Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Shruti Karen, and today we're here with something that's not educational but it's like a general update on my tutoring sessions. So before I begin, I'd really appreciate if you could all subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to click in the bell icon for the latest updates. Although I do put latest updates on my Instagram handle, which is also Shruti__Karen, I believe that there are times where I don't really emphasize whenever I get a new video on. So if you click in the bell icon, you'd be sure that you're getting all the latest updates about my YouTube channel. So in my YouTube channel, if you're like a new user and if this is your first video on my YouTube channel, I generally teach the DSE, the IGCSE students for now. However, like starting from next month in the mid of June, I will be opening sessions for the GC students as well. But for now, if you are a DSE or an IGCSE student who is studying literature, please feel free to email me on this email address. So this is my personal email address, and if you'd like to get a tutoring session, feel free to email me and let me know about your phone number and also what stream you study in and what exactly are your weaknesses, and then we can go on from that. So today this video is generally about some of the updates about the tutoring sessions that I generally have. So I'd like to mention 5 different updates. So we're going to start off with the first one now. So like most of the people who email me, I think I just wanted to emphasize this because I think I've never ever created a YouTube video specifically on my tutoring sessions, and although there are details written in the caption of my Instagram handle, I think a lot of people are not open to my Instagram handle, maybe because you don't have Instagram or you're just not bothered to open my Instagram channel. So I decided that I'll be putting the latest updates on this YouTube channel for all the subscribers and for all the viewers who are watching this. Now I'd like to mention that a lot of people view the videos but do not really subscribe my videos. I'd really appreciate if you'd subscribe it because it really takes a lot of time to create all these subject materials and these study guides and handouts. So if you could subscribe it would be a great motivation for me. So the first thing I'd like to mention about my tutoring session here is that most of the tutoring sessions is conducted on Zoom unless a specific location is specified, but most of the time I would only agree to do it on a Zoom session or any other online platforms. So in your email address, whenever you email me on my specific email, you have to indicate the following. So remember, because some of the people they'd email but you don't specify some of your credentials, so it is really difficult for me to really identify who you are and what exactly you need and how I can further contact you. So make sure you're writing your name, at least your nickname or your full name if that's possible. Write down your year of education, like which form you're in or which year you are from, your entire phone number, as well as your personal email address. Also, do you mention your preferred method of tutoring, so whether you prefer the online method or the physical method? Now, as I've mentioned previously, I would most of the time only accept the Zoom sessions, but again, it's always a good idea to mention which type of tutoring you prefer. And once you've sent me an email about some of your weaknesses, your issues, or even if you don't have issues, you just need tutoring sessions, you'd be further contacted on your phone number, and then that's how we're going to progress on learning about your weaknesses, the prizes, the timings, and so on and so forth. So the second update that I'd like to give is that if you are not willing to take up tutoring sessions, maybe because you have a very tight schedule or maybe because you're just studying 1 month before your examination, I'd like to mention that you can actually purchase my notes. Although they're not annotated notes, but they are definitely notes that could help you out in your revision or in your study guide. So feel free to email me on my personal email address, which is already written here. Now, I will also copy and paste my email address in the caption below this video, so you'd be able to get an online version or you could get a hard copy. So you've got to specify in the email whether you prefer an online version of the notes, like do you want an e-copy or do you want a hard copy? or a soft copy, you've got to be very specific about it. However, I'd like to mention that if you're trying to get it in a format of the paper version, the waiting time would be about 2 weeks. However, if you're trying to get an e-copy, you'd be able to get it within 48 hours once you've sent in the email. So you can also purchase all my latest notes on Teachers Pay Teachers at a much more discounted price. But if you do not want to purchase it through such platforms, of course you can email me and you'd also be able to get a copy. And this is the third update. So I'd like to mention that when I started off this YouTube, I was specifically going to do this for the DSE syllabus. However, I've realized that there is so much that we can talk about, and I also wanted to reach out towards the IGCSE and the GC stream because I do have some knowledge on the literature syllabus in the curriculum. So I've extended my lessons towards IGCSE and GCE students. Currently, I've halted all of my DSE videos until we've reached 30 subscribers, and I've just started my IGCSE YouTube videos and study guides preparation. Starting from mid of June, you'd be also have an opportunity to get the GCE videos and notes. However, for the DSE students, although I am stopping the YouTube videos currently for the DSE students until we reach 30 subscribers, of course, the idea of the notes and the online tutoring is still available at your hand, so you can still email me if you want to get the study notes for DSE or you want to get tutoring sessions. That's completely fine. So please do remember to look at my YouTube video because some of them comes in different series, like in part 1, part 2, and part 3. So make sure you're watching all of the different parts before you ask questions. And if you have questions, it's always a good idea to mention it below the YouTube videos in the comment section, or you could post a comment on my Instagram handle. So this is my Instagram handle if you've been quite unaware. So this is a _. You can also visit my Instagram page. So this is the account name to learn about various methods of learning. And as I've said, if you join my tutoring sessions, of course you'd get unlimited access to the in-depth explanation of your set text. So this one is specifically for the DSE students. So if you have considered to join my tutoring sessions, you'd be able to get more in-depth notes on the films, the plays, the short stories, and all the poems of your particular syllabus. For the IGCSE students, I'm also open for tutoring, so you would also be able to get an in-depth analysis on all of your anthologies. Again, for the GC students, I do not take tutoring for now, but they would be open in the mid of June. So if you're more interested about my tutoring sessions, make sure to go and hop on to the next part because I don't want to create an overdue duration of the video because that can be quite exhausting to take in all of the things at one time. So if you're further interested in my tutoring session, hop on to part 2 of my YouTube channel, and it would literally be the next video in this YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and thank you very much.